to work hard to be better than others, if not the best. The program also enhances the value of EEE diploma programs because once selected, a poly student who does well in his studies can not only be assured of a place in NUS, but also a quicker ticket to realize his degree ambitions. I would strongly encourage them to join this program for a few reasons. Firstly, it is to challenge oneself. Secondly, it is to instill good work ethics and discipline. Under this program, I have learned to better manage my time, making sure that I am right on track for my tasks and that I have planned things out smoothly. By doing so, I believe that it keeps me motivated to study and focused on my goals that I have set out for myself. I also believe that this program will benefit them as much as it has benefited me thus far.
I wanted to join the 12 months GovTech internship as it would give me the opportunity to be exposed to the nationwide initiative of Smart Nation building and have a look at how these projects are managed, developed, and more importantly, I can be part of this national initiative. My course prepared me very well for my internship at GovTech. Having a strong foundation in electronics, computer interfacing, and smart city technologies enabled me to quickly pick up and understand the different technologies I have to learn and use for my projects. Other than that, my experience from working on self-guided, flexible projects in Engineering Academy had proven useful in getting used to the self-directed approach and intensity of my internship. This program is suitable if you want to experience working in a leading technology organization like GovTech. And having 1 full year allows you to work on your project from start to deployment, giving you a more holistic and fulfilling experience.
Embark on the ACE journey with us. Scan the QR code to find out more. With ACE, we aim to discover your potential.
Students, welcome to Singapore Poly First Open House webinar. My name is Danny Lee and I will be the MC for School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering info session today. If you have any question, please use the pigeonhole. The input format, the QR code and the URL are as shown on the screen. You can take out your phone, scan the QR code and then post your questions on the website. Before I invite my school director to present, I will play the school video. Sit back and relax.
Engineering is always a key pillar of any economic progression in many countries, and that includes Singapore. Technology has advanced in recent times, driving towards automation. AI, cybersecurity, machine learning are important key technologies in coming years. Electrical and electronic engineers are the ones that will create these new solutions and innovations.
With 60 years of history, SP School of EEE continue to stay relevant with the industry. Today, we have 8 industry-collaborated technology hubs ranging from semiconductor technology to smart urban transportation. SP School of EEE offer 4 full-time diplomas and many other short courses, specialist diploma and advanced diploma. With the state-of-the-art facility and technology hub and supported by competent and nurturing lecturers, we aim to provide a journey of discovery and development of our students to be self-directed learner, versatile, solution-minded, and future-ready engineer who are trained to devise solutions for the digitally enabled world.
What SP has taught me is really beyond the textbooks. They apply both theoretical knowledge as well as hands-on experiences. And that has helped me really do a lot of projects throughout my career with the same application and the same mindset that I had from the school. So as a SP graduate, you'll be highly versatile, and in versatility there are 2 forms. The first is it opens up the door for you to work in many different sectors if you decide to seek employment. The other one that I would say is you would actually get yourself opened up, because the diploma is widely accepted by renowned universities locally and internationally. If you have the intention to further your education, that gives you a good standing and a stepping board to take on the next step.
A very good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Singapore Polytechnic. I'm Mr. Toh Sekun, Director of School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Singapore Polytechnic, in short SP, proudly bearing the names of the nations. And Singapore Polytechnic is also the first polytechnic in Singapore. And we prepare our learners, to face the challenging world. Singapore Polytechnic, here over in EEE, we train, of students from different education backgrounds, and to prepare you to be ready for the world, and in short, that we call it future ready, and that is life ready, work ready, and world ready. Our education model prepares you and equip you with deep skills, versatility, entrepreneurial spirit, global mindsets, and give you a capacity of career resilience and give you the lifelong learning abilities to face the challenging world. Our curriculum, in short, I want to focus on the engineering domains, common core, and choices. Our curriculum is aligned to the Skills Future framework that will meet the current and future industry and nation needs. And our graduates will equip with the engineering skills as well as the generic skills such as critical thinking, comm skills, imbued with sound values and graduates' attributes. CDIO, our main pedagogy, and we are proud that we are reported in the MIT, in 2018, that we are the current leaders in engineering education. Our common core curriculum, which gives our learners an integral and interdisciplinary learning experience. Our electives here, now our students will be able to select modules of their choice and that align to their passions and interests. Our curriculum here is always staying current and relevant and to prepare them with these emerging skills. And we do this through collaborations with the industry. This is our technologies hubs here where deep R&D works are taking place together with the industry. Students will be able to expose to the industry through our 22 weeks of internships where they will be doing real industry projects, iconic projects. And there will be many opportunities for the students to go overseas, and we look forward when the COVID situation is over. Now, to complete it and to give you the students a holistic education, leadership is a key, and there will be many opportunities, platforms for students to put their skills into practice through many events and competitions platforms. And now our students in EEE will get a head start in university, and you will get to do modules in NUS and SUTD while you are studying in EEE. And in fact, in the last semesters of year 3, our students are physically studying in the universities. And there will be opportunities for students to go overseas, and we are very well accepted. And in fact, our scholarships recipients, are just respectable, as you can see here. So with this, I come to the end of my presentations. I will be inviting my course chairs to come in to explain, further details of the course. And before that, let's watch together a video that is put up by the final year students that showcasing his skills and knowledge in the drone technology. With that, I look forward to you joining us in SP. Thank you.
Hi, it's me again, Danny Lee. I'm the course chair for Aerospace, Diploma in Aerospace Electronics. I hope you have enjoyed the drone videos. If you are interested, come and join this. Let me start off by asking a question. Do you want to build Singapore aviation future through innovation with emerging technologies? If your answer is yes, this is the course for you. These equip you with the technical skills and competency in the aerospace engineering, avionics, and also the infocom technology in emerging technology to prepare you well for both the aerospace and adjacent industry. These students can look forward to pursue a private pilot license with Singapore Youth Flying Club. We also offer commercial pilot theory to kickstart your pursuit to be a commercial pilot through our elective framework. We also have the A320 flight simulator, whereby our students can use and operate it during their lab experiment. We also have the elective on unmanned aircraft flying and drone technology that will prepare you to be a CAAS certified unmanned aircraft pilots. In fact, Singapore Poly is in the final phase of applying to be the unmanned aircraft training and assessment organization, whereby we can train and assess students to be CAAS certified drone pilots. This is one of the 2 diplomas chosen to offer the 10 common core modules that aims to develop our students with the critical digital and human skill to take on the opportunity that will come in the future. Last but not least, we are seeing the aerospace industry moving towards more electric aircraft, and with this, we will prepare you well for the future. This is the first aerospace electronic diploma offered by Singapore Polytechnic. It was established in 2003, and it is the most sought after and established aerospace electronic diploma among the polytechnics. It has the biggest aero hub. It houses 2 A320 flight simulator and 4 aircraft. ST Engineering Aerospace, one of the biggest Singapore aerospace company, is our official industry training partner. This will provide our students with the opportunity to work closely with the industry. They also offer you SP-NUS Collaboration Program or SP-SUTD Pathway Program. You can use your elective framework to take up modules at the university, and that will shorten your time from diploma to degree and to work. It provides opportunity for you to pursue your private pilot license, and the day's curriculum will give you the advantage in passing the PPL exams. Days offer you up to 5 electives in aviation management and other areas such as commercial pilot theory and unmanned aircraft flying and drone technologies. You can also choose to take 3 electives that will lead you to get a cert with a 22 weeks internship. Or you can choose a 5 elective and a semester-long internship in the day's curriculum. Some of the other course highlights are as shown. Day's curriculum is in alignment with the Singapore Airworthiness Requirement Part 66 and also the Aerospace Skills Framework. It offers 2 weeks overseas exchange program whereby you can do good work in the real world in our regional countries. We also offer you prestigious scholarship and sponsorship such as SP Engineering Scholarship, DSTA, A-Star, etc. that will provide you the tuition fee and the allowance. We also offer you internship. We have the 22 weeks internship as well as the semester-long internship with the reputable companies such as SIA Engineering Company, ST Engineering Aerospace, so on and so forth. We also have the common core modules that develops you with the critical digital and human skill to take on the jobs in the future. We also have the emerging technology in our revamped curriculum. In further study, there is a proven track record of days graduate admitted to local and overseas university. If you choose to study engineering at NTU or NUS, you will have up to 1 year exemption, which means that you only need to take 3 years to complete a degree at NUS or NTU. If you choose to go for overseas university, you can have advanced standing of up to 2 years. Thank you very much. I hope I have explained a little bit more about the days. If you have further questions, please feel free to contact us. Thank you. So now I will invite the next presentation. Before that, let me play you the video on the Zumo robot.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tan Kritek. I'm the course chair for Diploma in Computer Engineering, or DCP in short. From the video you saw just now, actually you can see that the DCP students start to learn hardware and software and integration right from year 1. Diploma in Computer Engineering, or DCP, is the most comprehensive diploma course in computer engineering you can find in Singapore. This diploma covers 7 important areas of computing.
computer systems, software development, smart city technologies, artificial intelligence, computer networking, cybersecurity, and cloud computing. We can cover so many areas because DCPE is the largest intake diploma course for computer engineering in Singapore. In fact, the intake size is about 2 or 3 times of other similar courses in Singapore. And by able to covering so many important areas in the course, if you enroll into the DCPE course, you're about to find a specialization you like to do. And this also helps you to keep your options open for your future career or further study, so you have better opportunities or more flexibility. This slide shows the course structure of the DCPE. Year 1 is a foundation year where you learn electrical and electronic engineering, basic computer programming, basic networking, and also mathematics. And when you move up to year 2, you have to make a choice between 2 equally exciting paths. You can choose computer engineering or software, CES, or you can choose computer networking and security, CNS. And the module you will learn in the year 2 depends on the choice of the year 2 path. If you choose the computer engineering and the software, you will learn modules in computer hardware, design, and software programming. If you choose the computer networking and security options, you will learn modules in computer networking and cybersecurity. And your year 2 modules will prepare you well for your year 3 specialization. When you move up to year 3, you can choose one specialization out of 3 choices. If you had chosen computer engineering and software in year 2, then you can choose computer applications, smart city technologies, or cloud computing for your year 3 specialization. If you had chosen computer networking and security in the second year, then you can choose smart city technologies, cloud computing, or cybersecurity as your year 3 option. And as a DCP student, you are eligible for many external scholarships. For example, you can get scholarship from CSIT, you can get scholarship from Singtel, DSTA, DSO, and A-Star. And if you eventually decide to go for further study, degree program, you find that you'll be spoiled with the choices available to you. Because computer engineering is a combination of computer science and electronic engineering, you can apply for degree programs in computer science, computer engineering, information systems, and electrical and electronic engineering. In fact, you can find at least 14 degree programs from the local universities. And we also, as a DCP student, you're also eligible for 2 joint programs with NUS and SUTD. By joining these programs, you'll get more exemption when you are enrolled into the degree programs for these universities. And there's a potentially, it can actually shorten the time taken for you to complete your degree program. We also have a special program with GovTech, where students can opt for a 1-year internship with the GovTech, and during which the student will be doing Smart Nation projects. You also have opportunity for overseas trips and competitions, immersion program, industrial project, and also even early admission into a degree program or scholarship from universities. As a DCP student, you will receive training in software, hardware, and integration, and you'll be very competent computer engineer. And there'll be plenty of opportunities waiting for you. And nowadays, everything is getting smarter, and computer engineering is actually a key element that makes all these smart products and services available. When you graduate from the diploma, in computer engineering, you can be an associate engineer in computer systems, software developer, networking, cybersecurity, or cloud computing. And the DCP curriculum is aligned to industrial certification, so you can choose to take examinations to become certified to enhance your career. As a closing, I welcome you to enroll into DCPE for an exciting learning experience and unimaginable opportunities. Thank you. Next, let's watch a video from a DEB alumnus success story.
Hi, I'm Jason, founder of APOL. After graduate, I actually went into a private company to actually work as a full-time. Faced a very common issue, which is the backache. Then I did some understanding to actually find the chair, which I find that is a bit costly. So with that, I basically come up with a solution, which is why not let's start a business using what we learned in DEB. I find my partner, so we come out with a business plan that we wanted to actually enter into Singapore's market. So I did some of the research and understanding. Engineering knowledge I gained in DEB helps me to come up with the design to create this product. We managed to actually create this brand called APOL, which stands for A Piece of Lifestyle. It's about 2 years back. So I'm back in DEB as a mentor and taking my juniors to become the intern student. I hope to inspire them to become the next successful entrepreneur.
Hi, I'm back. My name is Danny Lee. I'm also the course chair for Diploma in Engineering with Business. In short, we call it DEB. I hope you have enjoyed the short video by our DEB alumnus on how he has developed himself with the entrepreneur mindset. Let me start by asking a question. Do you want to spearhead Singapore technopreneur landscape by transforming technology into business? If your answer is yes, this is the course for you. DEB not only equip you with the knowledge and skills in mechanical and electrical engineering, it also allows you to apply business concept into engineering product and services. If you are good in maths, science, and like technology, and do not want to pursue a pure engineering course, this is the course for you. It offers you the best of both worlds in engineering and business. It provides you the wide options for further study. For example, electrical electronic engineering, computer science, mechanical engineering, and even into business. In DEB curriculum, it has a module, Technology to Business, which is a module whereby you will receive mentorship from our successful alumni who are entrepreneurs. They will mentor you in your startup journey to turn the technology that you have developed into businesses. And we also have a space at the Startup Incubation Hub, T2B Hub, whereby you can network and network with the like-minded startup entrepreneurs and venture into business together. In the curriculum, we also offers you exciting modules, for example, consumer psychology, digital marketing, and also AI in engineering business analytics. This will prepare you well for the future. So DEB integrates engineering and business with a strong focus on technopreneurships. The lessons are conducted by lecturers from 3 schools: School of Electrical Electronic Engineering, School of Mechanical and Aeronautical Engineering, and School of Business. They will provide you a well-rounded education experience. Some of the other course highlights are as shown in these slides. DEB offers you the SP-NUS Collaboration Program and also the SP-SUTD Pathway Program. You can use your elective space, the 3 elective space, to do modules at the university. By doing so, you will have more credit exemption when you further your study at the university, and that will shorten your time from diploma to degree and to work. We also offers you the prestigious scholarship and sponsorship. For example, SP Engineering Scholarship, A-Star Scholarship, SCF Scholarship, that will cover your tuition fee and provide you allowance. We also have the 2 weeks overseas exchange program, which is a module that you can do overseas, and it is at a very affordable cost for our students. We also have our elective framework, whereby you can take 3 electives in year 2 and year 3. Electives are offered by all schools, and you can choose to pursue your passions and to deepen or broaden your knowledge and skills in other areas. We also offer you the Overseas Technopreneurship Program, which provides you an exciting and enriching learning journey in other countries such as Japan and China. We also have the 22 weeks internship to prepare you well for work in Singapore and also overseas at reputable companies such as Mapletree, ST Electronic, OCBC, so on and so forth. For further studies, DB graduates have a proven track records of admitted to local and overseas universities such as NUS, NTU, SUTD, SMU, so on and so forth. If you choose to study engineering-related courses at NTU or NUS, you can look forward to a direct second-year entry. So if you want to study overseas, you can have advanced standing of up to 2 years in related degree programs. Let me share with you 2 achievements. So we have on the left, Eileen, who was offered the PSC Engineering Scholarship and also Changi Airport Overseas Scholarship. So he is studying computer science at University College London. And on the right, we have Zheng De, who is an entrepreneur success story. He actually started a company when he was studying in DEB, and he sold off the company before he graduates. So with this, I thank you very much for your time. Before I invite the next speaker to come up, let us watch a video on real system simulator. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Tian Bu Meng, the course chair for Electrical and Electronics Engineering Diploma. In short, DEEE. What you have just watched a video, right, is a facilities that support the Rapid Transit Technologies program specialization. DEEE, right, is an established engineering course with a long history of more than 60 years. The aim of the course is to train engineers with a broad-based engineering course to advance a wide range of industry and services with smart and sustainable technologies. SPDEEE is the most comprehensive electrical electronics engineering course that you can find among all the polytechnics in Singapore. The course covers 6 key technologies, namely biomedical, communication, microelectronics, power, rapid transit technologies, control and robotics, supporting a wide range of key industry and services of our economy. This means that you're bound to find a specialization that's your heart desire, while providing you a good career opportunity and strong foundation for further studies after your diploma. In the first 2 years, the student will build up their knowledge with ample hands-on practical sessions and projects to hone their problem-solving skills and practical skills. In the final year, The students will choose one of the 6 specializations as mentioned in the earlier slides. Finally, students will embark on a semester-long, or what we call it 22 weeks, industrial internship at the reputable companies. Due to our strong partnership with industries, EEE students get opportunities to be trained under the learning environment where industry practices brought into classroom, benchmarking industry standards. For more details on these training facilities, please visit the course website. There were many success stories from our industry internship program, where third-year EEE students will spend the 22 weeks long semester carrying out industry project works. Some secured job employments or even scholarships with the industries after their internship schemes. EEE students excel in many local and overseas competitions, such as World Scale Competition, RoboCup Competition, Huawei ICT Competition, EMA Energy Challenge, and etc. As EEE students, you can apply for external scholarships from organizations such as CSIT, DSO, Singtel, SG Rail, DSTA, SGIS, and etc. Many EEE students perform well to secure prestigious scholarships and awards, and we are also proud to share that the course produced 2 PSC scholars in 2019 and 2016. For EEE graduates, the diploma is well recognized by all local and many overseas universities. Advanced standings are accorded based on their academic performance. At the closing, you are welcome to enroll into EEE for exciting engineering programs, the learning journey with limitless opportunities. And lastly, for those of you who may need a little bit more time to enroll, to decide which engineering course you may be interested, you may consider SP Common Engineering programs. I do hope that you have a better understanding in EEE, and if you have any further inquiries, do not hesitate to contact us. Next, I will invite you to our current student, Regine, to share with you her learning journey in School of EEE. Regine.
Thank you. A very good afternoon, and thank you all for attending this sharing session. My name is Regine, a Year 3 Engineering with Business student. I'll kickstart this sharing with an introduction to my course. So as the name suggests, my course is a hybrid between engineering and business. We cover multiple disciplines such as in electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, and coding. So what kind of engineering projects can you expect? Well, across all EEE diploma, you'll stand a chance to tinker with electronic gadgets and devise your own circuits. Secondly, you'll gain exposure to coding. The amount of exposure depends on the course you're in. And across most EEE diplomas, you'll get a chance to explore coding hardware like the Arduino and LCD screens. And as for DEB, there's an additional aspect of app development too. And also, students will get many opportunities to construct prototypes, be in the physical or digital form. Well, they'll be trained on 2 or 3D computer drawing and watch their prototypes come physical with 3D printing or laser cutting. So then you may be wondering, how does the business element play a part? Well, while you may have a good product, how can you convince others that it's as good as you claim it to be? Well, this is where the business knowledge comes in. So you'll be trained on how to research on market trends, interpret data, and also present your ideas comfortably through impromptu presentations. You'll also be taught on how to switch up your business ideas to make your business product unique. Aside from normal curriculum, SP also offers a plethora of activities to ensure students get holistic development. So the first one I'd like to share is the electives, which are subjects you can take if you're interested to explore beyond your diploma course. So for myself, I acquired skills like Photoshop and video editing and managed to use these skills in modules and in other subjects as well as my internship. Secondly, there's also student talent programs, where students are trained to be critical thinkers and confident speakers. And last but not least is the EEE events, which I'll elaborate in the next slide. So SP has a SPEEE has a student body called the EEE Student Ambassadors, which helps execute and plan for events. Me, myself, being in the executive committee, I picked up soft skills such as agility and project management, and even get to try unique roles such as emceeing, where I've emceed for a few formal events. So in the next segment, I'll cover overseas trips. While I may not be able to travel now, do take note of the trips that SP offers, and when the opportunity comes, go for it. So the first one I'd like to talk about is the Learning Express. It is a compulsory module that needs to be taken, but you can choose it to complete locally or overseas. For myself, I completed it in Thailand, where I got the chance to live and interact with the locals and get immersed in their culture. While I was there, I realized that a lot of them do not speak English, and I felt that this was a good avenue to learn effective communication skills, where I trained myself to explain complicated ideas simply. And last but not least, you also get to learn the most commonly adapted engineering principle, CDIO, to help solve user problems. Aside from compulsory modules, there's also trips that are offered during the holidays that may cater to your interests. The one that I went to was the Polytechnic startup program, where I learned about startup culture in Japan. Such trips allow you to deepen your knowledge, and it's also good for your portfolio. Last but not least, I'd like to share about my internship experience. So currently, I'm doing an in-house internship research on entrepreneurial mindsets, and I am attached to Octopus 8, which is a startup in Polytechnic, founded by our EEE alumnus. So I was given the opportunity to gain insight to how entrepreneurs face their daily challenges despite the COVID period. So I learned a lot during this period and also broadened my perspectives. And on a final note, I'd like to say, don't be afraid to try anything new and make the best out of your learning experience. Thank you. So now, we'll be moving on to the Q&A segment. Please remember to key in the questions into the Pigeonhole platform if you have not done so. And the input format, URL, and QR code are shown on the screen.
Hi student, thank you for submitting your questions. Joining me on the panel today is our director, Mr. Tosukun, course chair, Dr. Tang Kui Teck, Dr. Tian Bu Ming, myself, Danny Lee, and also we have a student representative, DEB Year 3 student. We have about 20 minutes for this segment, so let us start with the first question. What is the difference between computer engineering and IT? So,
okay, I'll answer this question. I get this question every year actually. Computer engineering, basically, because in the course we cover electronic hardware and software programming. So its purpose is to train the graduates who can actually integrate the software and hardware to come up with the solutions. And so our purpose is to train the students so that they can come up with a solution that can solve problems, to use the software to control the hardware, right, to solve some, to make decisions, to actually collect data, this kind of thing. IT course actually is more on training the students to develop digital services, right, for let's say a business, okay, or for communities. For example, the train student to create e-business or maybe writing application software. So there's slight difference in terms of the skills that they learn and also the service that they provide.
Also to add on, in DAYS, we have revamped the curriculum. We also have the ICT, Infocom Technology in Emerging Technologies, whereby we covers modules such as robotics and automation, Internet of Things and cybersecurity for aerospace, AI and data analytics for aerospace.
Well, as you can see, in short, is that there is a good mix of hardware and software knowledge and skills.
Next question. Okay, next question. Do a lot of SP graduates move on to local engineering degree courses?
Okay, so maybe for EEE students, if you are, my memory tells me that okay, about 60 to 70% of our graduates, eventually within the 5 years, they will move on to do degree courses, both at the local as well as the overseas.
So if you look at it, in the past we have only NTU and NUS. Now we have SIT, we have SUTD, and we have SUSS, so on and so forth. So all these universities are providing placement for both JCs and Polytechnic student graduates, for graduates. So you can see many more opportunities. Next question. How much does a EEE graduate earn?
2.7.
Well, I guess it depends, but in general, average, I think they are clocking around my statistics shows me it's about 2,324. Yeah, 2003, 2004. Yeah.
2.7.
Yes, that's right. I think probably the computer engineering will be better.
Yeah, slightly higher. Yes,
slightly higher. Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, our graduates are very comparable with other graduates from other schools, right? In fact, we are doing well as compared with other schools in terms of the medium salary range. Okay, next question, please. What are the requirements to be eligible for SP NUS pathway?
Okay, maybe.
Okay, why don't you go first?
Okay, maybe I can answer this question. I think if I'm not wrong, there's a requirement for a minimum GPA of the year, I think semester 1, because we asked the student of the path, I think after the semester 1 or year 1. So that means that we are looking for GPA of at least 3.6 or 3.7 for the students. And we're also hoping that the students have done additional maths in the O-level so that he has one module less in order to participate in this SP NUS pathway.
Yeah.
Maybe I can add on. In addition to that, the potential candidates or the applicants for this program, they need to be interviewed, right, by the lecturers from SP as well as the faculty member from NUS and SUTD. Right. Then upon the interview, then of course they go through the selection process. Then they will then, filter down to the final, nominees, or the to be qualified or to be enrolled into this pathway program.
Okay. So
just in case for the interest, it's the same as the SP and SUTD pathway program that we have. Right? So now students, you have two choices, NUS and SUTD. Yeah.
Yeah. Both will shorten your time from your diploma to degree and to work.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Is strong physics required for this course? Not for computer engineering. I think EEE maybe.
Yes,
EEE. Yeah.
In short, is that I would say that it's good to have physics, okay, right? But if you are not doing that well, it doesn't matter, because when you come to year one, all right, we will continue to strengthen your foundations and knowledge and skills in this area, okay? So usually, I see that when students comes into the year one, okay, after the 1 year, they will be pretty okay. Yeah. Right, so not to worry on this.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you agree?
I guess I can add on.
Yeah,
so,
she can add on.
Previously, I was also very weak at physics. Actually, it's like one of my weaker subjects. But I'm glad that when I came to Poly, I think SP gave a very good foundation. They actually teach you back from the start. Because I went through the physics syllabus, and I guess I can say that that is accurate. And to further add on, I have friends who also did not have physics background, but they're doing very well in Poly. So it's not a necessary thing to have strong physics in the course.
Yeah, very encouraging to hear that from our student. Okay, next question. Oh, it's a long question. For computer engineering, the last aggregate score is 11 for intake 1, 2, 5. Yeah, I think I think was okay. I think this already published on the Poly website already. If I'm not wrong, I think this year we are taking 220. So there's an increase of 10% because of the demand in this course. I cannot guess what is the aggregate score. Okay, but last year was 14, so I can assume that it's 14 this year. All right.
I think with this year's increased intake to 220, okay, I just want to encourage you, not so worry about the cutoff point. Go according to your passions and your interests, and then go for it. And anyway, you have many choices during the JEE, right? Okay, the choice. So, yeah, so you can go according to your passions. Okay, and then the other one I think I like to also mention is that there's also the common engineering, okay, route, okay, where you can come in, all right, to do the common engineering. After that, the year 1 semester 2, okay, you can make another attempt to apply for computer engineering. Yeah. Right.
So you can actually choose computer engineering or common engineering to come into computer engineering. Yeah. Right. Okay, next question. Does coding play a large part of this course, or is it just a few modules? And what is the depth of the coding?
If you are referring to computer engineering, then depends on, because just now in the presentation I shared with you that there are actually two year 2 paths in the DCP course. So if you choose the computer engineering and software, and then the software will play a big part, because you will find that there are 5 modules in programming in year 2, and there are a few more in year 3. You will choose the computer applications. But if you choose to be a network engineer or cybersecurity, then you have only very few programming modules. So it depends on your choice of the year 2 and your year 3 specialization.
Also, to add on for aerospace electronic, in year 1 you have structural programming that will build your foundation. In year 2, all right, you'll be doing some projects which might require you to do programming. And not to forget, we have our elective framework. You can actually choose to deepen or broaden, your skills in coding to support what you want to pursue going forward.
Yeah, so in short, you can hear from my colleagues here, okay, there are a lot of options, okay, so you can choose according to your strength and according to your interests.
Just let me add in, I think if computer engineering, I just did a calculation, roughly you can get 10 modules that involve coding if you choose the path.
Yeah, in fact, I can say is that coding is important, right, in many of the engineering projects, right, because it is really that, you need both the software and the hardware to get the whole thing working, So not to worry about the coding things, because our lecturers here are very competent to guide you along.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, the next question is for Regine. All right, are you going to uni or work after this?
Okay, so after SP, there'll be a few months before I go uni. So I think I'll be continuing to work in my current company, Octopus 8. Then to pursue a startup if possible. And after which I'll go to university. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a uni pathway for Regine. Right. Okay, next question. How is DEEE course in SPEEE different from similar course in other polytechnics? I will leave it to Dr.
Okay, will you take it?
Yes, of course, as mentioned in my presentation, right, DEEE course has a very wide specialization in the final year, okay? And so it covers all the key industries, and the services, right, in our economy. And come with that, the training facilities, we work closely with because of our strong partnership with the industry, so we are able to bring in their training facilities and their equipment into the classroom for our students to be trained upon, so that upon their graduations, they are up to the industrial practices and the benchmarking and the standards. So this is what made our DEEE course in School of EEE to be rather very unique, and because on top of that, our intake is the largest. Right, the cohort intake is the largest among all the polytechnics that you can think of.
I think in DEEE, the students are spoiled with choices, right?
Yes.
From biomedical to aerospace to computer, and so forth.
Yeah.
So do look out at the websites, and then all the details are all there. All right.
Yeah. Also to add on, we also have the SPNUS and SPSUTD program. That is unique to School of EEE. All right. So that's another thing you can think about. Okay, next is what kind of internship do you have?
What kind of? We have all kinds. Yeah, right. Like what you said, that we cover all whole spectrums. From aerospace to biomedical to communications to computer to data analytics to IT, cyber security, and so forth. All right. So because we have a very strong industry partnership network with us, all right. And I think need not worry. Okay, right. And if you're thinking about good internship, I think this is one of the Polytechnic, and this is one of the electrical electronic engineering schools that you should consider, right? Because we really have a wide array of opportunities for you, right, Regine? Yeah?
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, let me add on. For days, we have a revamped curriculum, right? And there are two pathways. One pathway is you choose 3 electives and a 22 weeks internship. The other pathway is 5 electives and a shorter duration of internship, about a semester long. So our internship is solution-minded internship. It's very different because our students will need, to come up solution, for the industry while they are on internship.
Yeah.
So they can choose to go into a company to do internship, or stay in SPE to do an industrial project, as an internship as well. So there are choices that you can choose. Right, so any more to add on internship?
No. Anyone? Yeah, okay. I like to pick up Danny's points. Yes, is the solutioning internships that is these things, okay? Where I can see that many of the students, after completing these things, they feel that deep satisfaction, and they are more confident because they are able to put all their skills and knowledge that what they have acquired and onto their internship projects. And not only that, I think the companies are so happy with most of our students, and their solutions are actually being taken and deployed, on the ground. Yeah, I think that was wonderful.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, so let's move on to the next question. Is your student life really busy?
You let students
How do you know? So let the students speak.
Let the students speak.
Regine, please.
Yeah, Regine,
yeah.
Yes, my student life has been busy since year 1 because I took a lot of programs, CCAs, and also the electives, like I said. So there'll be days that I stay back till very late, and there's a lot of projects going on at the time. But how do I cope? It's really time management, and a rule of thumb is to always start things early and plan ahead with your team. Yeah.
One thing I'd like to pick out here is that you can see from her involvement here is because she is purpose-driven, all right? Okay, because all the things, because all these activities, there are choices, all right, for her, you know, right? And everyone go according to your pace, and then you participate accordingly.
Okay, we have about 5 more minutes. Let's take a few more questions. What kind of facility can we expect to learn in?
Okay, as mentioned here, okay, our facilities are comprehensive, okay, and in fact, most of our facilities are supported through the strong industry partnerships. Okay, the companies actually locate, you know, in the campus, you know, and so many of our labs are industry collaborated labs. Okay, so what does that mean? It means that you will get to learn and experience, you know, the training, you know, firsthand, you know, together with the industries, you know, we actually conceive and design the curriculum. Okay, so what you learn will be the most current, you know, as current as it can be. Yeah, right. And so this is where you can really feel assured that what you learn, and then when you go to the internship and you go to work, you will see that it is very seamless, you know, and you will be very familiar, you know, with all the instruments, the equipments, you know, and the experience that you get. Yeah.
Right, so for...
Please visit our school website
I
for
think
all
so.
the facilities that we have.
Yeah, and there will be showcases of the industry projects that they done in our lab, you know, and you will get to get a first-hand.
Okay, so in the interest of time, we will take the last questions. Are there a lot of industry collaborations?
Oh, yes. I think it's quite connected to earlier questions, yeah. In fact, like what I said, you know, our internships, you know, are all supported by the industries, okay? And the students are really embarked on the 100% of the industry collaborated projects, okay? So again, I like, because due to a shortage of time, go to our websites and you will see that comprehensive list and the variety and the wide spectrums and the depth, you know, of the industry collaboration that we have.
Right. Okay, thank you so much for all the questions. We have come to the end of the Q&A segment. Thank you, parents and students, for your participation. Not to worry, if your questions are not answered, all right, we will please leave down your name and email address with us. We'll follow up with you in the next 3 working days. Should you have further questions, you may write to our course chair. The email addresses are as shown on the screen. You may also be interested in other SP engineering programs as shown on the screen. For registration details, please visit the SP Open House website. Now, please transit over to the 30 minutes Q&A breakout session that you are interested in. The respective course Zoom link and QR codes are shown on the screen. Have a nice day. Thank you.